Okay, I think it's all good. Let's begin. Yo, it's Walter Vincent A. Pabalan. Vincent, and I hope it's clear, it sounds clear. This is video log number 2. Today is January 1st, 2025, and it's a brand new year, whole new year. And a lot has happened in the past 2024. So let's begin a recap. So for quarter 1 of 2024, as we have planned, or as what I've said in the first video log, or in the video log number 1, is that I'd be starting my journey with regards to going to the gym. And so I did. Around January 2, which the gym was open again, I registered and I kept at it for about 6 months, and then I suddenly stopped for about 3 months and then got back to it again. And last time I went to the gym was 31st, December 31st. Yeah, the day before today. And I'll be going to the gym again tomorrow. This has become a new lifestyle for me, not just something that I need to push myself to go. Because maybe, unlike other people, they see some kind of task in a day, I see it as an essential thing for me to do on a daily basis. But sometimes I do still miss days when going to the gym, a lot of days, especially in 2024, when it's I think it's about 8 months now, disregarding the, let's say, including the 3 months I've stopped in. So I haven't been at it for the whole year. And yeah, I've started to live it. I'll maybe try to show some of the progress that I've had for the 8 months that I've been going to the gym on and on. And as for quarter 1, we did do the thing when going to the gym. With regards to what I've boasted, I was very confident when I said about all the plans were ready for 2024, for scaling and everything. I didn't actually, I wasn't able to scale Thinketh Media. What happened is that I did continue to work, even had new clients that came in. But the scaling of the agency was something that I was looking forward to, but realized that it's not something that should be my priority. There was a change in priorities when quarter 1 ended. Around February, I stopped the processes. I stopped hiring people, and I laid off the remaining part-time video editors that was working under me or under Thinketh Media. And I was with them for the couple last projects, but then I announced that we will be on hiatus, or will be, laying low for a while. It's because I realized that, yes, I did earn a lot of money, and I realized as well that it was fun for me. However, I had a goal that was set. For those that do not know, I was supposed to go to Dubai but there was some delays that happened, which the enrollment for second year started, and so I had to make a decision. And so I chose to enroll instead of waiting for the offer letter that I had to like fill up and send over to Dubai to my bosses for them to like do my visa and stuff. I chose to study here. And so quarter two, a change of priorities. I started my stuff with regards to academics, and then I started to lay low. Less start as projects started. I accepted less and less projects as time went by. I had money. I had like this enough savings to get me by for the entire year, which I still have. Very little, you know. That made me survive throughout the year somehow. And around but honestly though, when I started focusing, it's not because I only wanted to like focus on studies, but it was because I was very behind with regards to the lessons in my degree. I was behind with my courses and stuff because I focused hyper focused on freelancing. 2024 has been a very restless. Even though I stopped working, since when I was working, I was like always sleeping 4 or 5 a.m. or even just very less, especially during the summer or before I started to like lay low, because you know clients have different time zones and I have to accommodate them. Even though I stopped that and I focused on my studies, it was still very tiring because I had to adjust. It's not much of a change because my schedule in university, I'm on evening classes, so what is that I had to catch up like a lot of topics. I have to study again and review all the topics that I was like just speed running, or is that even a term? Because I wasn't learning anymore. But when I did catch up, I was having fun. Because as you know, I did not choose my course just like or out of a whim. I chose computer engineering because I love it. I love tech. I love inventions. I love innovation. I love tech. And I had fun. In the past videos of the channel, I mean, like mid 2024, I realized that I am doing the videos that I'm doing because it's for me. But I want to share my progress to the public because maybe it might inspire someone to think that maybe they think they can't do shit, but actually there are some ways which they can focus on. But mid start of quarter three, I think I started streaming. I have a different name on my streaming account, and the plan is still the same. For 2025, I would be focusing more on the academics. I'm on my 3rd year of college already. Ending of next week would be the end of the 1st semester. I will be having a semestral break and then moving forwards to 2nd semester of 3rd year, and then another one more last final year, 4th year, and then I have to focus on it. But also on the other hand, I want to keep going, keep building my physique and achieve whatever I can achieve, even go beyond my limits. I started streaming. I was having fun. As you know, I'm a video editor, so I love making content as well. I love sharing what I do, stories. And just, it's not about getting people to see it. It's about letting people know, like, the way I see things, the beauty of certain things that people sometimes don't really see. I want to share what I or how I view the world, because that was me when I was a kid. Everything was mesmerizing, everything was mind-blowing. Everything that I learned, even the tiniest bit of discovery, was like a beautiful big bang on my mind, on my head. And I want to share that experience with many. On an unfortunate event, on a very complicated situation, my long-term relationship did end around end of Q3. It was a 2.5 years maybe relationship. I had to end it. It was my call, it was my decision. And yeah, there's another story. That wasn't what broke my heart in 2024. I used to film, video logs, the one holding the phone or on my desk setup. There's a reason why I'm filming it here. Because this was a very special place to me. With me and my first dog, Taro. So in Q4, everything was a blast. It was like a whole couple months of hell weeks, focusing on many different things, catching up with academics, all of us. There was a lot of things that we need to do or had to finish. And then comes vacation. Let's skip parts, This is a very special place for me, when I'm alone like this, filming, when I'm alone here in the sofa filming or whatever, just alone. Not entirely alone, because I had Taro. It was my eldest dog, first dog ever, my partner in crime, my best friend, my brother, my soulmate, my other half, whatever you may call it. All things beautiful. I think you know where this is leading. On Christmas Day, right after Christmas Eve, or the big feast we usually do yearly. After, I didn't sleep. We were celebrating and stuff. We even took pictures with the dogs, photographs. Little did I know, that was my very last photo with him. My very last hug with him. This is a special place. This is where me and him would cuddle and play together, snuggle, talk, He always listens because he can't really reply. But I can see it in his eyes. He understands his unconditional love for me. My bro. We lost him. Just that easily. That materialized a regret in me. That lit up the frustration and anger in me, that if only I had the money, could have rushed him to a vet, So anywhere, as long as I can save him. But no, I wasn't capable. I didn't have the capability to save him. I questioned myself. What if I hadn't stopped working? If I haven't stopped the processes or like the business stuff that I did? Could I have had would I have had the money stacked and could have been used for that emergency? I saw him. It was a big fight between my two boys. His son. I had to separate them. Taro was bleeding. I helped him wipe the blood. He was bleeding so bad. I helped him. I don't know if I'd put pressure on it. I hope I did. He kept licking the blood that was dropping from his jaws where he was bitten. I wanted to rush him to the vet. So his eyes, he was so tired. He was with me for 9+ years. I couldn't even call from my dad. A part of me wanted to wake him up, but I know it didn't have the financial, capacity to bring him to the vet. Of course, it popped into my head and calling him because he was the very first. He was the first. He was the one who supported me when I wanted Taro to adopt Taro. He was there. He was the first one to call. I called, and he was just the one who negotiated Taro to be a part of her family. But in those moments that I wanted to call for him, thoughts came in now. Did you really depend on your dad? He might just, say alternatives or do this or do that. He wouldn't focus on bringing Tara to the vet because we don't have the financial capacity for it. I don't blame him. I blame myself more. Because really, I feel like I could have done something. I kind of accepted that it was gonna be his last, even though I really wanted to voice out to bring him to the vet. Mom was also in a state of, panic. But we settled that maybe the bleeding would stop. But Mom said it did. Mom was the one to stay here. I haven't slept, so as I slowly walked upstairs, there was this heavy feeling that would be the last time I would see Taro alive. The very last photos of him would be the last time I'd hug him and when he was suffering and bleeding. When I laid on my bed, I prayed. I saw how tired his eyes were. Prayed to God that if Sarah is really in pain, in this suffering, can can you please just take him and let him rest? I was sincere with my prayer, but I did not expect God would grant my prayers. So when I woke up from my scream. My mom was screaming for my dad, for my papa, for help. Because Tara was spewing blood, vomiting blood. We rushed, but instead of rushing, I slowed down. It was like I accepted that was it. That I didn't even want to look at him. But as I saw him laying, he was on his last breath. Of course, Papa couldn't do shit. He tried pressing his chest, pumping it, make him breathe again. What could he have done? He's no professional. I stood there silent. I sat beside him until he stopped breathing. It's selfish for me to pray or to want for him to still be here, because I couldn't even do shit. That made me super enraged of myself. My fear of being helpless became true. Mom still keeps bugging me as if I'm like heartbroken because of the breakup. But not really. It was an easy decision, but at the same time painful and hard still. It was a correct decision to end that relationship. Losing Tarula was so sudden and really, yeah. If only I had the capacity to save him. If only I had worked harder, earned more. Maybe, just maybe I could have saved my brother, my partner. It's really shit how my year ended. New Year's Day I wore the same clothes I wore on Christmas Day when I last hugged him. That's about it for video log number 2. I'm more filled with frustration and anger, not to hurt myself, but a motivation, a fuel to push myself more, to not let my fear happen again. I don't hate his son for fighting over him. I hate myself more for not being able to save him. People might say, what could you have done? It's beyond your control. It was within my control if only I had the capacity to do so. I question my actions, my choices, where my attention and focus went for the entire money can't buy happiness. It can save lives. The very existence that brings you happiness. I'd rather be stoic or the person that doesn't give a fuck about everything, to only focus on that goal, to succeed. I don't want to ever lose someone and not do anything when I could have done something. I will forever mourn his death. I do miss him. Miss him so much. This is video log number 2 for 2025. I just want to be more. I want to do more to become more. I don't care whoever or whatever they say. Because in the end, their opinions won't matter if I'm at that same scenario, same situation, and I am able to save the life of my loved one. So to my bro, na may taro, I hope he guides me, walks with me, as he usually do, or maybe just rest in paradise that I pray exists. It's the only reason I hope for heaven to be real. Is waiting for me there, like he always do here. Waits for me to come home, to get home, the same exact place, and see that smile again, the joy in his face when he sees me getting close. Fuck everything. How do I need to do? Godspeed to me. And to whoever will be watching this, apologies for the drama. Pass for you. Live your life to the fullest and as much as possible. Avoid having any regrets. because you will bring it to your grave. Everything counts, unless it brings you peace, profits, or purpose. Then don't give it your time, energy, and attention. No problems, only opportunities. This is video log number 2. I am Walter Vincent A. Pabalan, and see you in the next one.